Well, good morning, advertising students. This is Mr. Doucette. This is week number 3 of our Advertising Marketing 40 class here at Norco College. And this week we're going to be looking at 2 chapters, chapters 9 and chapters 10. One's on the overview of advertising management, and the other is going to be on effective and creative ad messaging. So these are going to be some of the more relevant and exciting passages, or exciting chapters when it comes to advertising. So we're looking forward to that. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And here I am in our homepage on Canvas. Again, we start with module number 2 this week. Every module is 2 weeks long, which means that you had a little mini project that you had to do, and that was due on Sunday. And so now it's Monday. Hopefully you're watching this on Monday, and we're starting into week number 3. So that mini project is done, and you also had your first exam, and then you also had your, not your first exam, you had your quiz on chapters 5 and 6. That's what we were looking at last week. And then, of course, you had your check-in assignment on chapters 5 and 6. And I did do a Zoom session. I recorded it on Monday at 4 p.m. I'll be doing another one this Monday at 4 p.m., so tonight. And I'm just going to be covering the PowerPoints for the chapters that we're looking at, hopefully adding a little more detail to kind of the context of those PowerPoint slides in relationship to the chapter, in relationship to advertising. So we'll be looking at chapters 9 and 10 in that Zoom session. So be watching for that. Actually, it's not this Monday, it's following Monday. So I'll be covering all 4 chapters, 9, 10, 11, and 12. But this week, you're going to have a check-in assignment number 3 with questions based on chapters 9 and 10. Then you're also going to have your quiz on chapters 9 and 10. And then we're going to be starting our second mini advertising project. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And I'm going to change the date on it. So basically you have until the end of next week to get that done. But I'm going to go ahead and put this week's due date in there. And I'm going to change this to start mini advertising project number 2. So all the explanation is in the assignment here of what you need to know about this project. This week, you're going to make your initial post. Next week, you're going to comment on 2 other students' posts. So the assignment is basically as follows. You're going to select a product. It could be something that you love or something that nobody knows about. And then you're going to create an advertising campaign. You're going to develop a promotional mix. So advertising, what advertising you're going to do, what public relations are you going to do, what's your public selling, personal selling going to look like, what's your digital marketing going to look like, and then identify your target market, your promotional mix, and then demonstrate what methods of advertising you would use and why. So that's the first part of it. Step 3 then is apply an integrated brand promotional strategy, either a creative strategy or a media planning strategy. And your book describes both of those, so select one of those. And then incorporate speaking with one voice throughout the message you communicate. Make your message integrated in each area of your promotional mix. So pretty much you're just going to come up with like a tagline for your product. That can't be something that's already being used. It has to be your own. And that would be the message that would be on all your different promotional aspects. So your advertising, your public relations, your personal selling. So it's a little bit of a comprehensive project. And that's why it's worth 50 points. So make sure you review the questions here, review the sections of your book. But really, you're just taking an existing product and you're advertising it, or a product that's unknown and you're advertising it, and you're taking the steps that you need to in order to do so. So that is that assignment. You have 2 weeks to do it. But other than that, you only have the check-in assignment, which is answering a couple of questions out of the book, and then the quiz on the chapters that we'll be looking at this week. So that's week number 3. If you have any questions or issues, please let me know. Next week will be our first midterm exam on week 4, which is also the halfway point in our class. So keep up the good work, everybody. If you have any questions, issues, or concerns, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. I do have office hours, as you know. If you select the homepage in Canvas and you come down here to the office hours link, it's actually behind my picture. But if you select that, it's a little guy sitting behind a desk. That'll open up my office hours link and hours that I'm in my office. And I'd be happy to meet with you anytime that you can do it during those hours. And if not, let me know. I'll make available time for you outside of that if you need it. So have a great week, everyone. We will see you all